What's the one thing that's common between Queen Cleopatra from 2,000 years ago and Kylie Jenner? It's lipstick. No matter the era, women have enhanced their lips with beautiful colors throughout history. Today, lipsticks come in a case that also serves as an applicator. No need to mess around with crushing bugs or berries. But have you ever wondered how lipstick is made and how much effort goes into perfecting it? Well, let's find out. Preparing the raw materials. The primary ingredients found in these tiny tubes of vibrant colors are wax, oil, alcohol, and pigment. The wax used in the manufacturing process is often a combination of three types: beeswax, ozocrite, candelilla wax, or sometimes the more expensive wax known as carnauba. The high melting point of carnauba wax makes it the perfect ingredient for strengthening lipstick. Wax enables the mixture to be shaped into the familiar shape of the cosmetic we all know, thus providing a firm structure to the solid lipstick. Along with the wax, emollients in the form of oils such as mineral oil, castor oil, lanolin, vegetable oil, olive oil, mineral oil, petrolatum, and cocoa butter are also added to the mixture for a moisturizing effect. Lipsticks get their colors from various pigments and lake dyes, including bromo acid, calcium lake, and many, many more. Both organic and inorganic pigments are employed during the process. Besides colors, antioxidants are also added to prevent lipstick from becoming rancid. Of course, every lipstick contains these components to serve as the basic cosmetic. However, a wide variety of several ingredients can also be included to make the substance smooth, glossy, and moistening for the lips. For example, matte lipsticks contain a high concentration of filling agents like silica, but do not have many emollients. On the other hand, cream lipsticks contain more waxes than oils. More oils are used to make sheer and long-lasting lipsticks, while other long-lasting lipsticks also contain silicone oil. This allows them to seal the vivid colors to the wearer's lips. Glossy lipstick also contains oil in much higher concentration to give a shiny finish to the lips. Lastly, shimmery or frost lipstick contains synthetic pearl particles, mica, and silica to create a glittery shine such as bismuth oxychloride. Just as there is no standard for the size and container shape of lipsticks, there are no standard types or proportions for the raw ingredients used. Beyond the base ingredients, such as wax, oil, and antioxidants, the supplemental material amounts vary greatly. The ingredients may range from entirely natural ingredients to complex organic compounds, with the particular proportions responsible for determining the characteristics of the lipstick. Manufacturers use an endless array of raw materials to make a wide variety of lipsticks available to customers. In general, there is a predetermined ratio for wax and oil. These emollients make up about 60% by weight. Alcohol and pigment account for another 25% by weight. The fragrance is always added to lipstick, of course. However, it accounts for 1% or less of the mixture. Now, let's head over to the steps involved in making the perfect tube of lipstick. Lipstick is made by grinding and heating all the ingredients. After that, heated waxes are added to the mix for that smooth and slick texture. Afterward, the hot liquid is poured into a metal mold, and then the mixture is chilled. Once they have hardened, the lipsticks are heated in a flame to give a shimmery finish and to remove any imperfections. The manufacturing process is relatively simple and easy to comprehend if it is viewed as three separate steps. The first step is melting and mixing the lipstick, then pouring the lipstick mixture into the mold, and finally packaging the product for sale. As expected, lipsticks are prepared in the form of multiple batches, owing to the fact that different color pigments can be used. The manufacturing technique, whether it's automated or manual, will be determined by the number of tubes as well as the size of the batch of lipsticks being produced at one time. Ideally, manufacturers produce these colorful tubes in highly automated processes at speeds of up to 2,400 tubes per hour. In other cases, it involves manual operations at rates of around 150 tubes per hour. The various steps of the process differ only in terms of the volume produced. Melting and mixing. The first step is melting and mixing all the raw ingredients for the lipstick. This is done separately because of the different types of components used. One mixture contains the oils, a second includes the solvents, and a third mixture contains the fats and waxy materials. All mixtures will be heated in separate stainless steel or ceramic containers. Mixing with the color pigments. Next, the solvent solution and liquid oils from the previous step are mixed with the various color pigments. Then, it'll be allowed to pass through a roller mill that'll grind the pigments to avoid a grainy or lumpy feel to the lipstick. Here, mechanical working of the mixture is required because this process introduces air into the oil and pigment mixture. Now, the mixture will be thoroughly stirred for several hours. Some producers use vacuum equipment or agitation to remove any air bubbles at this point because air holes result in textural imperfections. In this step, color control is highly critical. One only has to see the wide range of colors a manufacturer provides to know this. The pigment's dispersion must be checked stringently when a new batch is manufactured. Adding hot wax. Once the pigment mass is ground and mixed, it'll be added to hot wax mass until a uniform color and consistency are obtained. Afterward, the liquid lipstick can then be strained and molded. Or the manufacturer can choose to pour the mass into pans and store it for future molding. Now, if the liquid lipstick is to be used immediately, the melt will be maintained at the temperature. There will be constant agitation, so trapped air escapes safely from the mixture. If the lipstick mass is stored before it can be used, it has to be heated, checked for any color inconsistency, and adjusted to specifications. It'll also have to be maintained at the melt temperature until it can be poured. Molding. After the lipstick mass is wholly mixed and free of any air bubbles, it's time to pour it into the tube. In this step, the company uses a variety of machine setups depending on the equipment that they have. Generally, high-volume batches are run through a meter that'll agitate the lipstick mass and also maintain it in a liquid form. However, for small and manually run batches, the mass is maintained at the desired mix temperature in a melter controlled by an operator that continues to agitate it. Next, the melted mass will be dispensed into a mold consisting of the bottom portion of the metal or plastic lipstick tube we use and the shaping portion that fits snugly with the tube. The liquid will be poured upside down so that the bottom of the tube is at the top of the mold. Afterwards, any excess is scraped from the mold. Cooling. In this step, the lipstick is cooled. The automated molds are kept cold while the manually produced molds are transferred to a refrigeration unit and separated from the mold, after which the bottom of the tube is sealed firmly. Flaming. The chilled lipstick is then passed through a flaming cabinet or flame by hand to seal pinholes and improve the finish. It'll also be visually inspected for any air holes, mold separation lines, or blemishes. Any rework of the lipstick must be limited for obvious reasons, and it must be reworked by hand with a spatula. Now, it's time to give the finishing touches to the lipstick. Labeling. After the lipstick is retracted and the tube is capped, it's fully ready to be labeled and packaged. While much emphasis is placed on the quality and appearance of the finished lipstick product, there is less importance placed on the appearance of lip balms. Packaging. The final step in the process is packaging the lipstick tube. Various packaging options are available, ranging from bulk packs to individual packs. Packaging may also involve a component in a makeup kit or special promotional offering. Also, it may or may not be highly automated, and the package used depends on the product's end use rather than on the manufacturing process. Click on one of these two videos on your screen right now, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.